I froze when, at the backyard gathering, a friend of mine played a clip revealing my unfaithful spouse. The air was thick with smoke from the grill, mingling with the scent of beer and sweat. Laughter floated over conversations. Jokes, stories, the usual chatter about work, love, and past mistakes. It was the kind of night I usually savored. Simple, relaxed, predictable. Until the video appeared. Ryan nudged me, phone in hand, a mischievous grin spreading across his face. "Dude, you gotta see this," he said, chuckling as if it were just a silly prank. Then I heard it. A moan, unmistakably intimate. My fingers tightened around my beer bottle as my mind struggled to process. The screen dominated my vision, showing a dimly lit hotel room, bodies entwined, moving in rhythm. Denial held me in place at first. Then I saw her, my wife. The way she moved, the soft sounds she made, things I believed were ours alone. And she wasn't alone, there were two men. A cold wave surged through me, draining my face of color. My heart pounded in my ears, silencing the party around me. Maybe it was a trick of the light. Poor quality video. Then that smile, the one she had once reserved for me, appeared. The timestamp last week. A week ago when she had told me she was out with friends. A week ago when I had kissed her goodbye, believing I had a faithful wife waiting at home. Nausea twisted my gut, disgust clawed my throat. Ryan just grinned, unaware of the devastation he'd unleashed. "She's wild, huh?" he laughed, taking a sip. "I heard she's married, but..." Before he could finish, my hands were on his throat. His back slammed into the wooden fence, rattling through me. The beer bottle slipped from his grasp, shattering on the ground. The party noise blurred, all eyes on us, but I didn't hear a thing. Only my own voice, low and threatening. 10 seconds, bastard," I hissed. "Tell me everything, or I'll reduce you to dust." Ryan's cocky grin vanished, replaced by panic. He clawed at my wrist, voice trembling. "Wait, man, chill. I didn't know she was your wife. She was just some married girl." Jeff sent the video to the group chat. My voice stayed icy. "Where?" "Press. A hotel." He hesitated. I don't know which one." His eyes darted around, seeking help. No one intervened. "Mark. Downtown, I think. They meet there often." I leaned in, voice dropping to a whisper. "She's been doing this a while, hasn't she?" His pause answered everything. This wasn't a mistake, a one-time lapse, or drunken folly. This was routine. Something inside me cracked. I released him. He collapsed against the fence, gasping, rubbing his neck like he'd cheated death. Maybe he had. I turned away, hands shaking, not from fear but from focused, raw rage. Beating him would have been easy, merciful. I wanted her to feel it all. Betrayal, humiliation, agony. She thought she was untouchable. She had no clue what was coming. I left without a word. No farewells, no explanations. Just grabbed my keys and walked into the night. The air was cool, but it did nothing to calm the storm inside. The video replayed in my mind. Every frame burned in memory. Not drunk, not hesitant, not regretful. She had chosen it. Fine. Now it was my turn. Sliding into my car, knuckles white on the wheel. I knew revenge had to be precise, public, irreversible. First I needed proof. Ryan had mentioned a downtown hotel. That was my lead. I didn't need him anymore. As I drove, possibilities flashed through my mind. She was a creature of habit. She wouldn't pick randomly. Then I remembered a spa weekend months ago with her friends. She had returned different. Relaxed, happier, more affectionate. I searched for luxury hotels with spas. 3 options. The Park Regency Hotel stood out. Sleek, modern, 5 stars. Exactly her style. The lot was half full, lobby quiet. Ignoring the few guests, I approached the desk, forcing a smile. "Hey," I said, sliding a $100 bill across the counter. "My brother was here last weekend but lost something." He was with a woman, blonde, blue dress, loud laugh. Might be under his name or hers. The receptionist hesitated. glancing at her screen. I leaned closer. I just need to know if he checked out. He paused again. The money vanished. Her fingers flew over the keyboard. Finally she nodded. They left 3 days ago. Got it. One more thing. Do the hallways have security cameras? Yes. Of course, she replied. Perfect. I leaned closer, lowering my voice. I think my wife was here with another man. I just need to confirm before confronting her. Her expression softened, almost like she understood. Maybe she'd been in a similar position before. She exhaled, eyes flicking around. We're not supposed to, she hesitated, then sighed. Give me 5 minutes. I waited in the lounge, pretending to scroll through my phone. 5 minutes later she returned, pressing a small USB drive into my hand. This is from the hallway cameras, she whispered. The footage resets weekly, so this is all I could grab. Took it. Thank you, I said and left. Proof. Back home I plugged the USB into my laptop. The footage was grainy but clear. And there she was. My wife, hand in hand with a man I didn't recognize, laughing, kissing, disappearing into a suite. My body went cold. I saved the footage, then started planning. She wanted excitement. I would give her a memory she'd never forget. Sitting in front of my laptop, staring at the video, there was no denying it. No excuses, no escape. She was mine, and she had given herself to someone else. But I wasn't going to confront her outright. That would be too easy, too merciful. No, I wanted her to suffer, and I knew exactly how. Step 1, the illusion. If I accused her now, she'd cry, beg, or twist the story. I wasn't interested in her excuses, so I acted completely normal. The next morning I made breakfast, bacon, eggs, coffee. I kissed her forehead when she entered. She smiled, oblivious. Morning, babe. Did you sleep okay? I chuckled like a rock. Truthfully, I had slept fine. I had a plan. She sat scrolling through her phone, probably texting friends. I watched, sipping coffee. How was the party last night? She asked. Same old work talk. Bad beer. Ryan being an idiot, I shrugged. She smirked, expecting nothing more. I wanted to shove the video in her face, but I didn't. The longer she thought all was fine, the harder her fall would be. Step 2, the perfect stage. I wasn't just exposing her. I was going to ruin her. She wasn't just anyone. My wife was an influencer, obsessed with her image, perfection, admiration. I would burn that to the ground. Her birthday was in a week. She'd planned a massive party. Fancy venue, expensive catering, all her friends and family. The more people, the better. I sent the invitations myself. Step 3, the weapon. Proof alone wasn't enough. I compiled everything. Hotel footage, text screenshots, bank statements, charges, gifts she bought him, into a neatly edited time-stamped video. Irrefutable. I scheduled an automatic email blast for 9 p.m., right during her party. Step 4. Letting her dig her own grave. The days leading up were almost comical. She gushed about the party, outfits, decorations, bragged about her perfect life. She even kissed me more, maybe out of guilt. Played along, smiling. She had no idea that in a week, her world would collapse. The night arrived. The venue packed. Music, laughter, celebration. She glowed in a gold dress, sipping champagne, queen of the night. In less than an hour, she would be the biggest joke in the room. I mingled, smiling, shaking hands. Her best friend, Rachel, clinked glasses. God, you really went all out, she said. She's lucky to have you. Smiled. Oh, she's lucky. Lucky she hadn't been exposed. Yet. 8:50 p.m. She took the stage. I just want to thank my amazing husband, she gushed, blowing me a kiss. I raised my glass. Anything for you, babe. The crowd cheered. 8:59 p.m. My phone buzzed. Scheduled email sent. I sipped my drink. It started slowly. People pulling out phones, murmurs. Then the gasp. Confusion, horror, whispers. Her father, her mother, friends, her best friend. Everyone witnessing her betrayal. She turned to me. You, she choked. I tilted my head. Me. You did this. You ruined my life, she shrieked. I laughed. No. You ruined your own life. I just gave everyone front row seats. She grabbed my arm. We can fix this. Pulled away. You don't get it, do you? It's over. For the final blow, I slid out the divorce papers. Sign these, I said calmly. Or this video doesn't stay between us. Sponsors, brands, everyone. Her face went pale. No allies. Best friend betrayed her, parents ashamed, me done. She had lost everything. Security escorted her out. The party ended. Stepping into the cool night air, I felt something I hadn't in years. Freedom. And damn, it felt good.